Like I say, at some point in time, even as Brian, they wheeled in a big silver case, I believe, and it had 4 or 5 different versions of the dollar bill, and I don't have one on me right now. I believe it was a dollar bill, but it might have been fives. I forget exactly. I actually forgot that I had even chosen the money for years. But basically, I chose the dollar bill, like I said. Originally, it had a yellow stamp. The first run had a yellow symbol where the little green part that is green right now had a yellow symbol, and then there was a swastika and some other versions of it, maybe even a blue bill. I'm not exactly sure, but there were a couple different versions of bills, and I chose. Actually, I said I like this one, but uh, I'm thinking the not an orange thing. I'm thinking blue or green or something like that. And I told the people, or told my parents or something like that, and they told the people or whatever, because I didn't actually meet the people that brought the case for some strange reason. Anyway, even though I wanted to meet them, but they my recommendations are what I wanted for my America, because it was proven and factual that I was the one who named America. So anyway, there's that little tidbit, and then of course there's the silver eagles and the silver dollars and basically everything else. So anyway, like I say, regardless, you're stuck with me, Lucifer, Brian, basically all, you know. And pretty much, like I said, I invented flight and a whole bunch of other things, and the rest is history, as they say. And and there's billions upon millions of my dollar bills in circulations, the one that I chose. And in fact, actually getting good paper money was something that I thought we definitely needed to have, was money, was a financial system based on money, because like I said, when you're smelting coins, it gets to be a problem, because the amount of effort that goes into smelting coins is a problem, and they get lost just almost as easily and stuff like that. And besides, like doing large transports of money, it's kind of hard to have a financial system that's metal based. So, and I thought that paper could be good enough if it had some other binders in it, like I was thinking like cotton or something, or some sort of binder or threads or something like that, like cloth money, basically cloth paper money or something. Anyway, I'm sure they were messing around with it for a very long time before they ever got it right. But I said it had to be washable and all that other stuff, because I didn't want to. I wasn't trying to cheat people out of their out of their payroll. You have a wad of money and it gets wet or torn or ripped. That's no good. So I didn't want to have anything like that. It had to be really durable money. So anyway, and I think they actually spent like $1 billion on making durable money, because I mean it's something that's really important, as long lasting as it could possibly be, which is pretty long lasting actually. And since it is just paper, guaranteeing the money, of course, or that I would accept torn or ripped bills, in my country. Anyway, and the rest is just up to whatever. So anyway, like I said, unfortunately, it's such a big system and such a big thing that, and me being the real Lucifer Star, just changing my name to Brian. I mean, I mean, I'm 100 trillion years old in reality and stuff like that, and very much epic and president of Lucifer Star Fleet, or Star. I'm Lucifer Star, so of course I'm president of Lucifer Star. That's what the stars are about. You know, the one who created the sun or the star, and the one who also was named, the person that the stars are actually named after. Me, in actuality. So I just changed my name to Brian, and then other people chose Brian Nathaniel Alexander Briley, and whatever, and all that. Like, there's a lot of complicated issues, because like I say, I am just the one who genetically created all these life forms a long, long, long time ago, and then decided to be human, which is a very dangerous thing, and everyone knew that it would be very dangerous for me to become human. In fact, most people said that it's 90% chance that I'll just die, and or something like that, because it's very easy for me to die as a human in general. So anyway, so most people knew that I was probably going to die, or that this would be the end of my life. Anyway, and certain people wanted to send me out with a bang. Yeah, whatever, I don't know. I don't care anymore. It's I spent 40 years basically being ignored and everything else, and lots of big issues and battles and all that other stuff have happened, including one very crazy JFK and him cloning himself and all kinds of other stuff, and then trying to kill me and then replace me with himself or something like that, some crazy plan like that. So anyway, and all the insanity that goes along with that. And like I say, I wasn't captured. I am the leader of Germany and the one who named America. So, not captured. And they were trying to put me down as captured, or saying that I was captured or something. It's like, I wasn't captured. I bought, named, built America. So, I mean, it's like there's a difference. Of course, and then that goes into being betrayed. But I wasn't so much betrayed. So anyway, I don't really know or care anymore. It's like, whatever, it's all the craziness. But, I was the one that was behind, like they say, Lucifer's drugs. Like, everyone knew it was Lucifer's star. So, or Lucifer anyway. So, I mean, they were my drug facilities and drug factories and everything else. And my armored things, and even getting the first radar and the first everything. Like, I was investing huge amounts of money and time and effort into those things, thinking or knowing that eventually they would become something substantial. And most people wanted to say I went bankrupt, or it's a lost cause or something like that. It's like, I don't think radar was a lost cause, because it's working just fine. I mean, I know it's hard to get going and hard to figure out and everything else, and it was a lot of money, but I mean, in the end, it was a very useful and very good invention, and I was the one backing it and everything else like that. Like, I supported all technologies, and thought that radar and even communication through the air, was possible. Other people didn't think that you could communicate through the air. It's impossible, they said. But like I said, while you couldn't actually transmit power, you could actually transmit a signal from a radio tower. So it did work. Like I said, broadcast power didn't actually work, but I mean, transmitting a signal did actually work. So anyway, so you can actually transmit things through the air. Well, not really. I mean, it's actually through the water and the mineral content in the air. So anyway, that's also why some things don't really work in space. Anyway, whatever. I don't really care. It doesn't really matter to me anymore. Like, it's all just been such a big nightmare since I was born, that's just like, and seeing and everything else, and truly psychopathic people came after me, that just wanted to kill me and take everything or something like that. And I don't, it's like, whatever. People like Bill Gates running around, the guy who pulled down underwear using a gun, and I think maybe even sodomized the girls with the pistol or something like that. Like, I don't really know. You'd have to ask someone in Ireland or someone in Scotland about it. And then he was trying to have the police chief or the people who knew about it killed or something like that, even though they're old. Anyway, because he was like 15 or 12, he was like really young back then. So anyway, whatever. It's just such a big nightmare.